Hello guys, Turbocharge 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day so far, and I hope you are ready for my very first Dirt 4 video. Guys, this is completely different to the Formula 1. Here you want to have as little control as possible when it gets to cornering and stuff, because you want the car to slide a little bit more. Sometimes, I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes you want a little bit of understeer, a lot of oversteer, especially in rallycross. So let's see how it goes. My first track is in Portugal, the track I suck at the most, yippee. So let's start off on a bad foot. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna give it my all and just go in all guns blazing. Pow pow! Okay, you guys ready for this? Because I'm ready. First of all, let's head into my practice run before official Q1.
Ready.
Yo guys, there's just one thing I have to tell you. This track just has my number, especially the last corner. Like, I don't even mean a little bit, I mean a lot. Like, just looky here, and kiss the barrier. And I did that like at least 10, 12 times during like the entire race weekend. So wonderful. Just bear with me, I'll get there. Playing on a pad is not easy. I can't wait till I finally one day buy my wheel. If you guys keep supporting the channel, the wheel's gonna come sooner rather than later. So that means like the video, subscribe, and share. Like, just don't stop sharing. Share to all your contacts. Even if it's your mom and your dad, they don't even know what YouTube is. Just share it. Tell them click the link when I send you the WhatsApp. Go in, hit the like, subscribe, and you can leave. Like, guys, just do it. Just do it. You know you need to. But this is the final part of my free run, as they call it on dirt. Like, basically it's practice. And as you guys can see at the final corner, I just missed the barrier. But my practice felt okay. I knew I was not going to be fast the first quali 1 and quali 2, because I mean, I suck at the track. But I was still going to give it my all. So let's hit Q1. Yo guys, it's time for quali 1. Here we go. Okay, now guys, let me quickly explain how rallycross works. While this is my first rallycross video, and some of you might not have a cooking clue how rallycross works. Now rallycross is a lot more different than F1. Just shh quickly, let's see if I make the start, if I get the lights. Pow! I'm late. I'm so late there. I didn't time the lights correctly. But in any case, guys, rallycross works like this. Let me start with what needs to happen on the track. Each rallycross race, every driver is supposed to take a joker lap. Now the definition of a joker lap is basically an extended lap. So basically you do a little bit of a longer variation of the track. So because rallycross is so short, I mean, it's only 4 laps for the qualifying. I'll get to the semis and the final in a minute. There's no reason to go make a pit stop. There's no point in making a pit stop, because that'll be making the racing boring, and that's exactly what rallycross is not. And I clobbered the back of Shishiret. Wonderful. There's quali 1 into oblivion. In any case, so every driver is, I would say, forced to take a joker lap in each race, whether it's a qualifying, whether it's a semi-final or a final. Every driver has to take a joker lap. It's not negotiable. You have to do it. That makes the racing a little bit interesting, and it's like a mini pit stop. Only thing is the car doesn't stop; it just floors it into the joker lap, does a cool drift, and then thunders out of it. In any case, so and then we get to how the standings work. Now, as you guys can see, I'm in Q1, it's quali 1. Now, the qualifying doesn't work at all like it does in Formula 1. This type of racing's qualifying works with a points and a time system. So, every qualifying session, you only get one race. But the thing is, that's like I said, it's not a timed lap, it's a race. It's a timed race. So chew on that quickly. What that means is you race against 3 other drivers while trying to be first, because obviously the driver who's first of that qualifying race is the fastest. But then there's not just one race per qualifying. There's a total of 5 races, because it's 4 cars per race and there are 16 cars total, or 16 drivers. Out of those 5 races, the quickest time of the winners, it's compared onto a timing sheet. Now, as you guys can see here, I was 9th, but like you see, I was in Group D. The other cars are in Group B, Group A, Group C, whatever. The guy with the quickest time out of the qualifying goes to the top of the chart, and he gets rewarded with 50 points. Second place is 45, third is 40, you guys get the drift. And then after all 4 qualifying sessions, there's nobody getting kicked out in qualifying. Ooh, excuse me, that was a little bit of a burp. Sorry, I just had dinner. That was nice. And nobody gets kicked out of qualifying. The top 12 drivers go through to the semi-finals. That means the guys with the overall most points, the top 12, they go through. Then it works like this. There's a semi-final 1 and 2. All the odd numbers, meaning 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, go through to semi-final 1. Then all the equal numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12 go through to semi-final 2. Then from there on, those 6 drivers will race for all they worth. Then there's no timing, then it's just a pure racing. Those 6 drivers will punch, kick, scratch, claw with their cars to be in the top 3, because only the top 3 go through to the final of each semi-final. So first place of each semi-final are on the front row for the final. Second place in each semi-final are on the second row of the final, and third place of each semi-final is on the third row of the final. I hope I explained that so you guys will understand. I know it's a lot to take in, but you guys will get used to it as I do this series of the rallycross as well. But back to the racing. As you guys saw here in the beginning of this race, Anton Markland jumped the start. Meaning, if you jump the start in rallycross, you have to take an extra joker lap. Now, like you guys know by now, the joker lap extends your overall time and your overall lap time. So if you have to take a double joker, the chances of you actually doing good are not very high. But still, as you guys see here, I just clobbered the wall again. Like I said, the final corner just had my number completely. And my quali 1, I was 9th in the heat. So that means I'm only 9th. And the top 12 go through, so I'm already low. And quali 2 did not go better in any sense, like not even a little bit, not even a smidge. It actually went quite terrible. So yeah, I was a little bit down in the dumps at this stage, because look, one thing, I know I'm not good on this track, I know that, but I didn't think I was this bad. So yeah, as you guys see, I crossed the line for quali 2. Oh, I know, I need to stop swapping qualifying and semis and final and whatever. I come across the line for quali 2, and the heat result is 10th. So overall, where do I stand overall? Come on. Oh, I didn't have a good qualifying. Oh boy. Okay, so we don't look where I am overall, but I can tell you guys that I was in 10th position. So at this stage, I had to come in the top 3 for the timing sheets for a qualifying session. It was crucial. As you guys see, I hit up the back ribs and I just fly off the line. And I knew if I didn't do good in this semi-final, my chances of making the semi-final. If I didn't do good in this qualifying, my chances of making a semi-final were almost next to nothing. So I flew into the joker lap first lap. I had a little bit of blocking going on there with Peter Solberg. Not the end of the world for him. He's a good driver, he'll get over it. And I just pushed like crazy. This was a make or break moment, because if I came like 9th or 10th again, I would like have had to win quali 4 to have a good position in the semi-finals. If I like came 10th every time, I would stay 10th, because then that's my average basically. But you don't want to start on, well, basically 5th in semi-final 2. No, just no. We want to get higher than that. Ooh, I had give Sebastian Loeb a little bit of a kiss on his right rear of the car. As you guys can see, I was faster. I'm fast in the first and second sector, but the third sector, which is from here, I just completely suck balls. Like, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. And as you guys can see, I just go into the final lap. It wasn't really an interesting race. As the two guys in front of me jokered, I just passed them because I caught them up after jokering on the first lap, as you guys saw. So here we go over the line. Let's see how I cover the wall again. Let's see if I have a good result.
Yes,
And
nice
the
one,
result
Dad. Gives me win.
is, come on baby, please be top 3, please be top 3, and I'm first. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Okay. Now, I'm third overall. That means I'm starting second in semi-final 1, which is already good. Okay, let's head into Q4 and see what happens. Yo guys, semi-final 4, semi-final, listen to me, qualifying 4. If there's 4 semi-finals, damn, you'll have a final with 12 cars. Oh, that would be amazing. Hashtag idea for the future. Okay, thank you, my crazy mind. We head into Q4, guys, and I'm gonna make you guys a deal.
Ready?
You guys will see as we get into the semi-finals. I am gonna put up the usual sign in the video that says you have to subscribe. Well, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna make you guys a deal. Don't do it when that pops up. If I make the final on this track, which I absolutely suck at, you have to subscribe. No buts about it. You have to subscribe. Make that deal with me. If I make the final, you have to subscribe. And don't think I'm gonna make the final, because anything can happen. It's rallycross. One moment you're in front, the next moment you're 20 seconds behind. So make the deal and stay tuned. Do I make the final? Do I not make the final? Stay tuned and find out. So as you guys see, I'm in quali 4. Things didn't go good for Sebastian Loeb. He had an accident at the beginning of the race. I just had an accident there when I clobbered the barrier. Now Sebastian Loeb is going for a move on the inside, but I'm going for a move on Anton Markland. I actually make a bit of contact. Loeb goes up the inside of me and up the inside of Markland, but I'm just like, Loeb, no. And I just take my position back. Well, I take my position back on Loeb, but because he opens up Markland, I get another position. So all the scientific stuff aside, I'm up into second place, and Peter Solberg is just nowhere to be seen. He just buggered off. Like, look there, he's not even on the mini, like he's not even on my screen. There's not a mini-map in Dirt, so I can't look for him on the mini-map, but like, he's gone. Solberg decided, okay, I want to attach a rocket ship to my rallycross car, and then I will make it handle, and then I will win the qualifying. Because I think that's what happens. I think he wins like by something like 8 seconds. We come across the line, nearly clip the barrier again. 2 minutes 32.23 seconds.
Nice try. You did great.
And where have we placed? Third in the heat. Wonderful. And like I said, Solberg wins with 5 seconds from Davy Genet in the other Peugeot 208. But okay, semi-final time. Let's roll. Are you ready? Are you ready? You better be, because I am. Guys, like I said, ignore that subscribe button for now. If I make it through to the final, that means I have to be first, second or third. Then you have to subscribe. Okay. Timur Zianov in that yellow, black and white Fiesta got a stonking start, but then I decided, let's have Formula D. It stands for Formula Drifting, and just drift into the Joker lap. Oh, that felt amazing. These cars are just so fun to drift. They make it feel so easy and it's not actually that easy, but it's just so rewarding when you actually pull off a drift. You don't lose time and you make it look just smooth. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Guys, you see here, I already joked it, nobody else joked it, and I'm already catching the pack behind. I ran a few poles out of the ground, you didn't see anything. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. And actually 2 cars going for Joker laps here, yes. Bayern Munich and Johan Christoffersen. Interesting. I'm up into P4, so, and I'm so close to Timmy Hansen. If he goes to Joker, I will have P3. So at this stage, on lap 2 of 6, I am into the semi-final. But don't count your chickens until they hatch. I've never really understood that saying. Listen to me why. Usually when an animal is born or hatches out of an egg, like the saying says, and the animal is new into the world, it's still in its baby form. So why do you say don't count your chickens? I understand they're going to grow up and become chickens, but at that stage they're going to be chicks, not chickens. A chicken irritates you while it goes buck 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 and just searches for food on the floor, where a chick is cute, cuddly and fluffy, and you can hold it in your hand and it makes a cute little noise. So I don't know. So hashtag new trend. Don't count your chicks before they hatch. Okay. Yep, it's official. That happened. We head on to lap 4, guys. I'm not really commentating on the race. I'm just so tired, guys. I had a hell of a day at work, and I took a bunch of, I don't know. I don't want to swear. I'm not going to swear on this channel. I am talking a bunch of hooey, and I'm not commentating on my race. That is not very good for me. I think I'm two-wheeling more than on 4 wheels on this track because the curbs are just so humongous. But in any case, we're gonna head on to lap 5. I'm in 2nd place. Hopefully I can get first. Come on, little Polo. Let's go get that forward. Let's go get that forward. Let's go get that forward. Oh my soul, we're gonna get the forward maybe. Into the corner and smoke the tires. And we're through into P1. P1 for the semi-final. You better start pushing that subscribe button. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. That overtake is deserving of hitting that subscribe button and dinging the little bell. Yeah. No idiot tonight. Oh, idiot tonight. Oh no. Okay, guys, I'm usually gonna sing most of these songs wrong, so don't judge. Hashtag don't judge. In any case, on to the final lap, and I'm in P1. Subscribe. Do it! Yeah. We are onto the final part of the track, onto the gravel section, which starts over here, and it's a left. Play with the handbrake and the gears into a right. This is like one long right corner. Handbrake, 3rd gear, over the curb. It looks like I'm driving 4x4, not rallycross, up into 4th, back down to 3rd to get the car to turn in, and over the line. You just hit subscribed. You just hit subscribe, so you are subscribed, and you dinged the bell so you won't ever miss an episode again. Hashtag keep your promise. We head into the final. This is going to be amazing. Let's go! Who's going to win? The rookie South African, or the world champion Peter Solberg, or any of these other guys also in the race? Whoa, Johan Christoffersen gets a hell of a start off the line, and he's pressuring Solberg. I go into the first corner. I don't joke on the first lap. I wanted track position for this race because I knew track position in the final was going to be more rewarding than jokering on the first lap and letting the guys in front get away. So, on the track that I once again will say I suck at, there's a potential for a victory. Well, I want the podium so bad, so I'm just gonna push for the podium, okay? Don't judge. I aim high. So let's aim high. I want to win. Let's try and win. I think it's gonna be a race between me, Johan Christoffersen and Peter Solberg. I don't think the other guys are gonna be able to keep up, but let's see. On to lap 2, I still don't go for the Joker lap. Christoffersen and Solberg both also don't go for the Joker lap. Guys, if you want to see how far they are behind me, just keep an eye on my review mirror. Even though there are names in between, you can still see what happens behind me. Well, reasonably. Johan Christofferson is pressuring me so badly. I was actually fearing of him going in for a joker lap at this stage and me just going for another lap, and as I do my joker lap at the end of the race he was just going to pass me. But I stayed true to myself and I just said, you joker, when you feel you're ready and it's not the time now. I accidentally hit a little bit of the dirt there and I go into a big slide, but I'm fine. Christofferson and Solberg still haven't jokered, and now Solberg has overtaken Christofferson. Christofferson has overtaken Solberg back. What's happening? The more they fight, the further I get out in front. Stop complaining, Turbo. Stop complaining. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's lap 3. If we're done with this lap, the race is halfway. Oh man, I'm so out of breath. Okay, let's go. On to lap 4. This is so tense. Okay. Do one of them joker because I don't think I'm gonna joker yet. Guys, I think I'm gonna joker the next lap. Yep, let's joker the next lap. It's not the time now. Christofferson and Solberg also don't joker. Why? Why don't they just joker and get some clean air? I mean, it's actually, you shouldn't ask questions about that. Why are they being slow on purpose? I don't know. Whoa! Okay, I think I just broke my car going over that curb because I hit it like a big rally jump. Here's the replay in slow motion. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? Please don't tell me I broke something or got a puncture or something. Yeesh, I hit that thing so hard it broke the clip of my bonnet, so my bonnet is now flapping around on the front of my car. Wonderful. Okay. I felt the car this next lap, and guys, I can report the car luckily it didn't break, so that's good news. Okay, lap 5. Let's head for that joker lap. And in down to 3rd gear, pull the handbrake, or just actually make a very good F1 style corner, and then I just go out of the joker, yank the handbrake, and go back to drifting. Oh my soul, I'm in another category of crazy, or just in another category of enjoying myself to the max. I don't know how I do it, but I'm special. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I don't like to milk my own cow. I like to stay true to myself. But if I do good, I also want to give myself a pat on the back now and again. So yeah. Onto the final lap. These two guys in front have to joker. Where am I gonna emerge? 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd. Guys, hold the thumbs. Let's go. And it's 1st position. We're in 1st position. Okay, just the last few corners, little pole. Come on, you can do this, little car. We've got this. Don't fail me now. Do not fail me now. It's now or never. Come on, am I gonna win? Am I gonna win the event of the track where I am the absolute worst at on this version of dirt? Come on.
Hands up in the air for that.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, don't forget the bell, and I'll see you all for the next video. Cheers!